It feels like I've got nothing on my face. It's so comfortable on the skin. Hi guys, and welcome back to Beauty Fortified. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sue, and today I'm going to be talking about one of the unsung heroes of the foundation world, and it's none other than the Clinique Even Better Foundation. Now, this guy has been around for many, many years. Nobody talks about it on YouTube. I think people have moved on to better things. But it really is a gem amongst gems. And so I wanted to give you an in-depth review because if you haven't tried it, you might be missing a trick here. Now, I came upon this foundation some years ago and I remember getting a sample of it. I tried it and I absolutely loved it. And somehow it's always kind of stuck with me. I never purchased a full size, but I was very, very impressed at the time. And so when this came on sale a couple of weeks ago, I got 20% off. I decided to bite the bullet and to invest in a full size. And I am so glad that I did. So a little bit about my skin. I'm 49. I've got normal combination skin. I've got fine lines. I've got enlarged pores and texture. So I generally look for a foundation that is skin-like, that's not going to exacerbate my fine lines and wrinkles, and is not going to make my pores look any bigger than they already are. So something that's going to smooth the texture of my skin while doing all those other things. So it's quite a big ask. This foundation ticks all the boxes. Clinique claims that it does have some skincare benefits. It also has an SPF of 15, and it really feels like nothing on the skin. It gives a very skin-like finish, and it really is a beautiful foundation to wear, and it looks really good on the skin as well. It comes in 56 shades, which makes your chances of finding a shade match very high. I am in the shade Honey. A little bit about the packaging. So it comes in a plastic bottle and you get 30 ml. It's got a nice little nozzle, so that makes dispensing the product really easy. And the fact that it's in a plastic bottle, it's great for bathrooms and it's great for travel. The consistency is quite thick, but the makeup is very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. I use a pea-size amount, and that's enough to cover my entire face. I have applied it with a sponge, a brush, and my fingers, and all methods worked really well. A sponge, I find, gives the smoothest application, and fingers is the quickest. The coverage is described as moderate to medium, and you can build it up if you need a little bit of extra coverage. The foundation dries down to a semi-matte finish. I then powder it down a little just to get rid of any sheen. The foundation looks natural and skin-like. It doesn't emphasize my pores or fine lines, and it creates a great canvas for the rest of my makeup. And now onto wear time. You can easily get 10 hours plus out of this foundation, and it works really well in heat and humidity. And I was wearing it the other day in 30-degree heat. I then went for a run, and when I came back, my makeup was still intact. So that was kind of the first thing that really impressed me, because another thing that I might not have mentioned, but that I do look for in a foundation is longevity. So I want something that is going to stay at least 8 hours and not kind of melt or start sliding around my face. So I was very, very impressed with the wear time of this foundation. So I would say that this is great for normal to combination or oily skin. It works really well for those skin types. If you have a very dry skin, there's another version called the Even Better Glow, and that came out a few years later than the original. And it's really, really beautiful. It is very reminiscent of the range that they brought out about 20 years ago, and it was called Gentle Light. And it was a foundation with the softest glow, and that was 20 years ago. I really loved that foundation. It looked absolutely beautiful on my skin. My skin has changed since then, so it's not going to be all those things, but I really liked the glow sample, and it really just, it's got light reflecting pigments, and it just imparts a beautiful, dewy, fresh glow to the skin. It's a tiny bit lighter in consistency than the original, and it probably, well, definitely on my normal combination skin, it doesn't have as long a wear time. But if you have dry skin, then I would highly recommend that you try a sample and see what you think about it. Now, I've swatched the two different versions on my hand. I'm not sure if you're going to pick up the difference between them, but on this side I've got the original, and on this side I've got the glow. So, and they are both in the same shade. They're both in the shade Honey, and I'm not sure if you are going to pick that up, but the glow is a really beautiful option if you have dry skin. So guys, all in all, I'm really impressed. This is a fantastic foundation if you have more mature skin, you're looking for moderate to medium coverage, something that's going to even your skin tone and it's not going to enhance your fine lines, pores or texture. Let me know in the comments below if you feel that this foundation deserves a revival, if you've tried it, if you've used it before, and if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, please leave a comment as well. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Ciao, ciao.